Rainbow Gardens friends. Today we have some great tips about growing and caring for the beautiful container specimen, Desert Rose. This tropical perennial blooms some really gorgeous trumpet-shaped flowers. You can usually find blooms in hues of red, pink, white, and even yellow varieties. Flowers may be solid in color or mixed in a variety of patterns. Sometimes you can even find variegated foliage. Flowers are long-lasting and invite hummingbirds and other pollinators. While the flowers and foliage are beautiful, it's the unique shape of its trunk, or caudex, that is the main reason many garden enthusiasts collect the desert rose. Let's go over a few growing needs of the desert rose. As we mentioned earlier, these plants are tropical. They prefer a temperature range from 60 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can grow them outdoors during late spring through early fall, but then they must be protected and moved indoors once temperatures hit 50 degrees. If growing outdoors through the warm seasons, desert rose should be placed in an area that either receives morning sun and afternoon shade or filtered light all day. While desert rose can handle full sun in some regions, our summer sun may be too extreme and end up scorching or sunburning your plants. Spring and fall are okay for full sun exposure, but the peak of summer most likely will not be. When growing desert rose indoors and when bringing it in for the winter, place your plant in a south or west facing window. It's not recommended to plant desert rose in the ground due to their need for winter protection. So when choosing your pots for desert rose, they should be shallow and porous and allow for great drainage. Terracotta or ceramic pots work great. An 8-inch wide and 4-inch deep pot should be sufficient. Choose a quality, well-draining potting mix. We're using a cactus mix that also has some aged compost and other micronutrients. This combo is lightweight, drains well, and adds a little acidity. Adding some expanded shale or other lightweight porous material onto the potting mix will further assist with water drainage. To plant, simply set your desert rose into the soil and make sure that the roots of the plant are covered. Desert roses may only need to be repotted every 3 to 4 years or so. They produce more abundant flowers when they are slightly pot-bound. Water thoroughly after planting, but do not soak the soil. Spring through summer, you may want to offer regular watering, but allow the soil to dry out in between waterings. In fall, start to pull way back on your watering. In winter, you can pretty much stop watering, only offering rare and occasional drinks to allow the desert rose to go dormant. If you must leave your desert rose outside for whatever reason, it might be too heavy, what have you, it must be covered with a frost cloth, and 2 layers at least is best. The plant should also be placed on the south side of your house, under a roof or patio if possible, but be forewarned that it still may suffer damage. If plants are damaged by frost, branches can be pruned back in the early spring, and when the warm temperatures of spring return, you can bring your desert rose back outside. Wait until day and night temps are consistently above 60 degrees Fahrenheit to bring plants out, and be sure to gradually acclimate your desert rose to full sun exposure. Offer it part shade area for about a week before exposing it to the full sun. In spring, offer your desert rose a low nitrogen fertilizer with a higher phosphorus and potassium number that also contains micronutrients. A few feedings every 4 to 6 weeks through the growing season should be sufficient. Desert rose are slow-growing plants. Growth rate depends on various factors. Be patient because they are worth it. We're working on a video for pruning and propagating desert rose, so smash that subscribe button and stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and we appreciate your time. Have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.